Hi fourth graders, it's Miss Boyle, Miss Chisholm here. We're so excited. We're about to go on a road trip. We have the car packed and we're excited to take you along with us. Can you start to think about where we're going? Hint, look at our shirts. All right, Miss Chisholm, are we going to be making a right or a left when we leave Deer Creek?
Well, we're going to take a right on to KK, also known as Kinnick. Look at that landmark, Miss Boyle. There's a landmark over there at the very top of a very high point. It says Holy Hill. All right. Taking left on this Holy Hill Road. Oh, Ice Age Trail Holy Hill segment.
Hi fourth graders, we just made it. It's 8:24 and we are so ready to trek the trail. Come on with us on our journey.
Yay!
Can you guess where we are? We're at the Ice Age Trail. We're doing the Holy Hill segment today. Come along with us as we continue to hike.
Hi, Miss Boyle.
Hi.
We're on the trail. It's so exciting. Come along. We're gonna walk up because I see a sign coming up.
As we're coming up on that first sign of the trail, let's take a look. Oh, here I see a map that's telling us where we can go. I see the different key elements to show us what we can all look at. Take a look. I wonder what you're noticing on this map.
I'm also hearing birds. Also, it's very quiet. Boy, what a beautiful start.
All right, fourth graders, let's keep walking. As I'm walking, I'm starting to notice the difference between the path. So right now, as you can see, it's kind of muddy. As I'm moving in, I can see that there's more and more leaves on the trail. Today is October 3rd, so the seasons are really starting to change. Here we're coming to another sign on the trail. It's telling us keep going this way, Miss Boyle and Miss Chisholm.
That's so helpful.
I'm listening for all of those sounds that I hear as we're walking. I can hear the crunch of the leaves beneath my boots. Here I'm coming up on some more elevation. The elevation's getting higher as we're walking.
I see a sign on a tree.
Oh, yes. Let's take a look, 4th grade. Oh, it looks like it's telling us about the tree.
Oh, that's a tall tree. It's an aspen, but it's a big tooth aspen. Oh my goodness.
I have to lean way back to be able to show you, 4th graders.
I can't wait to find out more about this later and why there would be a big tooth aspen right along this trail. That's interesting.
Yeah. You know, Miss Chisholm, I'm looking around and I'm noticing it looks like there's more of these trees right around us.
Oh my goodness, yes. Noticing what a tall trunk. And then when you finally get to the top, it's as if they had to wait for the leaves to be at the very top.
Wow. I can't wait to see what other signs we see as we're walking. Let's keep going. We've just come across another important signage here. I'm going to zoom in so you can see.
So it says that kettles, this is our topic, and it talks about kettles being depressions.
So as you can see, there's a big dip right in the middle here as it goes down. And that was because at one time in Wisconsin's history, there was a glacier sitting right there, and all of the earth formed around that glacier and kept it insulated. Miss Chisholm said it had a great connection of it to your lunchbox, where your lunchbox is insulated and it keeps those items cold. So the earth acted like the lunchbox to the glacier, and eventually it melted and it created a lake or a pond. Do you think today, if we got a lot of rain, do you think this would fill up with water?
That's a good question, Miss Boyle, for everyone to think about. Because it really seems like we are studying the past by looking at it in the present. I love the definition of a kettle, and I also think about what you know a kettle is. So many connections that we'll come back to.
What a great picture they've given us to help us understand how a kettle is formed. Let's continue on, 4th graders, on our journey. Are you noticing something, Miss Chisholm?
I am. As I'm looking this direction, I see very high elevation. Like I can bend down and it's so high. I can't even see the tops of the trees this direction. But literally, as I turn, I see a swamp and it's very low. The elevation here is very low. I know it's a swamp because it's wet and the vegetation tells me it's a swamp. I see cattails out there. I see tall swamp grasses. And this seems like an area that might be underwater at times. From rain, from snow melt.
What great noticing.
It's very different, one side and the other.
Wow. Let's keep going on our journey. Come along with me.
Hey, fourth graders, I see someone down there. Miss Boyle, is that you?
It is, Miss Chisholm. I'm gonna hike on up to meet you.
Oh, so she's saying the word up, and you can see her. You can hear her. She's rustling. Her feet are rustling on the leaves. As she's coming closer, it is evident that she's walking uphill. Oh, wow, Miss Boyle. That was a big incline.
Yes.
Was there water down there?
There was, fourth grade. Let's go take a look down there. Come on with me. Wow, fourth graders. We've just come along a bigger body of water. I'm noticing how calm the water is. Wow. Do you hear that, Miss Chisholm?
Oh, I was just noticing. I can hear it, and I see a bunch of ducks out there. I can't even count them all.
Oh my gosh, let me zoom on in.
This habitat looks like home to many birds and animals. I'm wondering what else lives in the pond.
Wow. I noticed it's surrounded by all these beautiful trees. Miss Chisholm, I feel like this will be a good time to get our notebooks out and go make some observations.
That'll be great.
Awesome. Let's go. Wow. Miss Chisholm, I noticed some really cool things while we were down there.
I did too. I could see when you were down there, I was thinking to myself, I want to record some of what I see and some of what I hear.
Yes.
So what I was thinking of in my notebook, I'm doing what observers do. They take notes so they can remember and go back later.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get some evidence of this trip.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I might even draw. I'm going to sketch out what this looks like, Miss Boyle.
Yeah. And I'm going to put too what I feel. I feel the crisp air this morning. I see that the water that we were just looking at was really calm. There was wildlife down there. I can't wait to record all my observations.
Oh, you gave me an idea.
Oh, great.
Friends, oh my goodness, this is the steepest incline yet. Miss Boyle, what are you noticing?
I am noticing so much, fourth graders. I'm noticing all of the rocks and all of the tree branches I'm coming across. Because you know what? We're moving towards the Kames. And Kames were formed when the glacier is melted and it carried all the debris with it. So that water that was rushing down carried the rocks and the trees. I can't wait to see more. Hi, fourth graders. I'm starting to notice something as I'm looking out here. I'm noticing all of the brush that's on the ground. Brush is trees and branches that are fallen down in a pile, especially over here. This is an obvious noticing that I'm having right now. And as I turn around here, you'll slowly start to see some more evidence telling us why I'm making these observations. right now I'm stopping my camera so that you can see in the background straight ahead, there are some logs on the ground. Logging is a big part of Wisconsin's history and natural resources. I'm starting to notice some more evidence of logging. If you look behind us, I see more trees down. I even see some tracks right behind us.
Big tracks. Look like big machines came through here.
On the Ice Age Trail, there are homes that live on part of it, up against it. So I'm kind of wondering, fourth graders, if this is part of the Ice Age Trail that this logging is happening, or if it's the people who live around it that are doing this work. Another wondering I have.
I'm also wondering why they would take certain trees and not other trees. I wonder if there's a reason.
Oh, that's a really great wondering. I never thought of that, Miss Chisholm. I wonder if certain trees are better for logging.
Can't wait to learn about logging later in Wisconsin.
I'm stopping right now because I'm noticing something as I'm walking along the path. As my feet are moving, the ground is a lot softer. As I look at what's on the ground, and I start to look what's up in the trees, up in the sky, I'm noticing for what might give me a clue as to what I'm seeing on the ground. Miss Chisholm, what do you think it's from?
Well, I'm noticing the color of what's on the ground, and it's not leaves like the broad leaves, but I'm seeing some different types of trees that drop these needles. And I'm wondering why that is and how it's so different right here. We haven't seen this part before. I'm gonna wonder about that and investigate what type of trees. And it's kind of all around the area where they were logging. Kind of putting all those ideas together.
Wow, I'm really noticing a change right now in our path. I'm noticing that the soil's looking different from what we've seen before. The leaves look different. And as I'm standing here on the trail, I'm looking around, looking for evidence that might help me understand why the trail is looking different. There's evidence all around us, helping us to understand what we're seeing. Are you thinking with me? Are you noticing with me? Maybe you have your own wonderings too. Hi, fourth graders, it's 2 o'clock. We just made it back here to Deer Creek. We had so much fun on our adventure on the Ice Age Trail today. We look forward to seeing you in that next video, and we can't wait to see where we go next. Bye!